right, it is Tech Tuesday, and today we're talking about an everyday application for virtual reality technology. Virtual reality has long been the landscape of gamers, but now a graduate student at the Academy of Art University in San Francisco is using the technology as a new tool for landscape architects. What you are seeing on your screen right now is actually only two-dimensional, but you add some 3D goggles and you have a truly immersive experience. I'm joined now by Jason, who invented this idea of this landscape architecture and this 3D technology. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, sure.
So tell me about this, the idea of going 3D into anything. We've seen the gamers. It's always fun to walk around in your 3D virtual world, but you throw these on and it becomes maybe a little more practical. I don't want to call gaming not practical, but maybe more practical. Tell me about it.
It's all about communications. I first started with the landscape architecture design first, and I had a problem making the viewers understand. So just doing a 2D presentation board and maybe a simple video can have a limit to make the understandable to the clients or the viewers.
You want them to feel what it would be like to walk past the waterfall or walk under the trees or do something like that. In terms of, because your background is in architecture, this is what you're trying to do, as opposed to the gamers who are saying, well, which virtual world can we create? How much of an impact when you see people walk through your world and they say, okay, well now I know what it's like to maybe sit on this bench in this area that you've created for us. How much of a different impact for them is it?
So it's they are really understand what I designed, all the details way inside the world that I created. Just example, I created a world that maybe just a simple what do you call street light, maybe.
A street light.
Yeah, street light, yeah.
It reminds me of a little, and we're showing the virtual reality, it reminds me a little of Mary Poppins, which might be where they jump into their sidewalk art, right? And all of a sudden they're in the world. I mean, I would imagine, and again, we're only seeing 2D right now, so you don't even get that full experience. But in terms of when we're looking at it right now, where do you want? Is it a feeling? Is it even that wind blowing through the trees? Is it that little bit? And do you think this would add business, in terms of, because that's what it's all about, right? In terms of impressing your clients. So they come to see you, they go to see someone else who doesn't have this technology, and
so actually I'm working right now and already use this technology to the clients. The company's name is Vita, and the clients reaction was really good. And they got really impressive about that. They understand what we wanted to show, what the design was. So I think this is the next technology that's going to come soon.
And you have these goggles. We should mention, right? These you just throw these. It's always you work directly with the Oculus, which is obviously a very popular.
So you just look inside and you just move your head and you can actually feel that you're inside that world that I created.
That is awesome. Do you think, and I would just say this, in terms of using it for architecture, it seems so obvious when people say, well, that would be better. Do you think this is just kind of the start where we'll see it in all sorts of industries because people want to experience it and because they can? It seems maybe a little silly that we're not.
Yeah.
It's on its way.
Yeah,
well,
I think so.
Great work. Thank you for coming in and talking about your work and bringing us some goggles. We appreciate it.
No problem.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks so much. Send it back to you, Ted.
All right, Claudia.